a fast-paced field like technology, learning new technology, trending technology, or preparing for IT certificate is not an option, it is very necessary. Meaning, as a tech professional, you have to learn trending technology, preparing for IT sets, or learn technology related in your domain. The question here is, how do you do that when you have a busy schedule? If you are a busy type and still struggling to have enough time to prepare for your IT set or to learn trending technology, watch this video to the end, because we are going to discover the strategies that will help you to be more productive than ever in your learning, and also to achieve any kind of goal you set regardless of your schedule. Hi Tech family, welcome back to another video. Today we are diving in very important topic which is very necessary for anyone in tech industry, which is how to be more productive in learning new technology, trending technology, or prepare for any kind of IT set. We all know that preparing for IT certificate or learning for learning new technologies is time consuming, especially when you have a busy schedule. Is very challenging. But in this video, we are going to share the strategies that will help you to be more productive in your learning whenever you learn new technology, prepare for IT certificates. If you are new to the channel, my name is Laget. I'm a Congolese living in Accra, Ghana. I'm a tech trainer on mission to help professionals, tech learners, and anybody willing to start a career in tech. On this channel, we develop topics like tech training, tech certificate, tech podcast, tech career growth. If you are interested in any of these topics mentioned, please kindly subscribe to our channel, like the video, and also share the video to the maximum. So as I said, it's very challenging to prepare for IT set or learn trending technology with a busy schedule. And the question is, how do you do that when you have a busy schedule? This is where we are going to share the strategy. So please stay to the end of this video, because the strategies we are going to share will be very helpful and they will help you to be more productive in upcoming days whenever you prepare for your IT set or whenever you set goals and you still have a busy schedule. This can't be achieved if we don't have the first step, or if the first step does not exist, which is the clear goal. You must have a clear goal. What is so important about the clear goal? Having a clear goal will determine what you have to achieve. And in this step, some of the questions you must ask yourself are, what do I want to achieve? Why do I want to achieve this? And how long am I giving to myself to achieve this? To answer to the first question, what do you want to achieve? This will determine the kind of technology you would like to learn or the certificate you are preparing for. If you are preparing for, let's say, an architect solution for Microsoft, you have to make sure you determine the time. Okay, you must allocate the time through which you will prepare for this IT exam. The second question is, why am I preparing for this exam? What are the motivations? What motivates you to prepare for a solution architect? It's just an example, it could be something else. For me, for instance, when I prepare for IT certificates, the motivation is to explore new area, to attract amazing career opportunity, and of course, make a good living. I don't know what are your motivation. You can let me know in the comment section below what motivates you to prepare for IT certificate. Whatever motivation could be, it could be to work on project, to attract amazing career opportunity, or to land a sustainable job, but still the goal must be clear. And the third question still in this first step will be, how long do you want to prepare this one? You cannot prepare an IT set forever. Definitely you must allocate a time frame, right? And the time frame, you make sure you respect that time frame. Let's say or for your solution architect, if you've given it 3 months, you make sure you get certified or you acquire the possible skills within the 3 months. Don't go above it. The second step is to have a learning plan. Yeah, once you have a goal, a clear goal, as I said, and you must structure your learning plan. You are not just going to learn anyhow. You have to structure how you are going to learn. And by structuring your learning will determine, it will help you to draft the topics that you are going to cover and how you are going to go about it. The third step, you have to prioritize and allocate. What do I mean by this? When you are prioritizing your goal, you have to allocate the appropriate time that fits. Okay, it could be in the morning that you feel that you are more focused in the morning to study. It could be late in the evening or somehow within the weekend. But you make sure the time you are allocating to your goal must be the time you are the most focused, because you don't need distraction to achieve this. The fourth step is to break it down. When you've structured your learning, you make sure to break it down into sections or modules. This will help you to track or to monitor your progress. To know how long has it taken you to achieve, let's say, the first module, and how long is it going to take you to achieve the second module, and so on. That's why you need to break it down into modules or chapters. Then step 5 is they use the short study. Why do you need a short study? There are instances whereby your schedule is very tight, you don't even have time to learn. But what can you do to achieve this? To achieve that, you just need to use the short time to learn. Most of the time you use your break time or the lunch time to study. It might not be enough when you are learning, but don't worry. Just allocate. If it's 40 minutes, 45 minutes, make sure you respect those time. At the end of the week, if you have to accumulate the number of hours you learn, you've realized that you've learned for like 10 hours, 7 hours, and that's actually enough. Okay, that's when you have a very tight schedule. The step 6 is eliminate distraction. This is very important because a lot of us, when we are preparing for exam or we are learning trending technologies, the focusing is a problem, especially with the social media. Sometimes it's very difficult to focus, but this step will help us to actually eliminate the distraction. What can we do to eliminate the distraction? You need to keep yourself away from the social media. For instance, if you've given yourself the morning period of the day to study, you make sure in the morning, don't open your WhatsApp first to start reading the messages. Put your phone away, and if it's 1 hour you've allocated in your learning, you make sure you focus for 1 hour, learn, and after your learning, you can go back to your phone and then do whatever you have to do, because by then you know that you've been able, to do what was meaningful for you. And the step 7 is the online learning. You must also use the online learning. Why is this so important to use the online learning? Because it helps. The online learning is more flexible. Flexibility in terms of you can be, using some audio books to be listening whilst you are doing something. So in a way, it also helps to keep on learning whilst you are busy doing something. Step 8 is monitoring your progress. It's not just the matter of learning, but you must monitor your progress. How are you progressing? Are you progressing faster or you are slow? And how do you do that? After you've broken down the learning into sections or chapters, you've allocated time frame or time slot into those modules or chapters, and you make sure you respect the time you've allocated to each module or each chapter. You make sure you complete the module or the chapter by the latest date you've set, and that's how you keep track of your learning and also monitor your progress very well. Step 9 is practice with online questions. When you're preparing for IT certificate, After you've learned, or as you are learning, you make sure you keep on practicing with online questions. There are so many questions online that you can use to practice on. You just need to get your internet, get a mobile phone, a smartphone or a laptop, and you go on YouTube. You get, or even if you search on Google, the questions related to what you are learning, you get questions and you practice. The questions online will also help you to know your strength and your weaknesses. If there's something you were not able to do well, you go back to your lesson and then understand whatever you did not understand. The step 10 is stay consistent. The consistency is the key. A lot of people don't really know it, but it's not how many hours you study a day. You might be learning 2 hours a day compared to someone who is learning 1 hour a day. At the end of the day, the one learning 1 hour a day will be more productive or will bring out good results compared to you are learning 2 hours a day. So you just need to be consistent. If you've given yourself 45 minutes to learn a day, you make sure you are consistent. Like every day, you must get that 45 minutes to study. You must get that 45 minutes to learn whatever you've set your goal on. That's the consistency. Because at the end of the week or the end of the month, when you accumulate the number of hours you've learned, you realize it will be a lot. You yourself will be surprised. Yeah, because we don't sometimes see the volume at the end. We just see, the pieces or the number of time we are studying. It might not be enough right there, but if you accumulate it at the end of the day or the end of the week, it becomes a lot or becomes huge. Step 11 is review and adapt. You set your learning plan. As you are progressing, you can review your learning plan and adapt it. Let's say if your schedule has changed, you can review your plan and adapt it accordingly. So if the time, let's say from the beginning, if you just given 45 minutes to learn, and now your timetable has changed that you are not able to get the 45 minutes, you can just adjust your timetable to the new schedule that you have. If it's 35 minutes or 30 minutes you'll be getting daily, it's okay. Don't just worry. You just need to be consistent. That is the key word you should keep throughout this video. Step 12 is don't overload yourself with certificates. A lot of people actually overload themselves with certificates. They want to take a lot of certificates, but hey, do this. If you have so many certificates to take, you make sure you take one at a time. So let's say if I prepare for 3 certificates to take this year, what I have to do is I have to plan for one first. Make sure I complete one before I move to the second. After I will complete the second, I will now plan for the third one. I cannot prepare for the 3 exams at the same time. Believe me, it's not going to help me. I'll just be overwhelmed with information and at the end of the day, be discouraged and drop whatever I'm doing. So please, the step 12 is to avoid being overloaded, okay, with exams. If you've planned of taking a lot of exams, please take one at a time. That will help you. And these are the steps, guys, that will help you in being more productive in learning new technologies or preparing for any kind of IT certificate when you have a busy schedule. We all know it is not easy, but hey, if you should just wait until you have the whole day by your side, you wouldn't get it. You have to manage with what you have. If you can only be available 40 minutes a day to study, please make sure you make good use of the 45 minutes you have. If you only have 25 minutes a day that you are available, make sure you make good use of it so that at the end of the day, you are able to achieve whatever you've set as a goal. So please, these are the steps I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section how you manage, how you learn new technologies when you are managing a busy schedule. And also let me know what are your motivations when you're preparing for IT certificates or when you are learning new technologies. What motivates you? Is it about landing a new job? Is it attracting amazing career opportunities? Is it having or making a good living out of it? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to have your point of view. If you've liked it, if you've found this video informative, please give a video a thumbs up. It's always great to encourage us, because it's not easy to shoot a video like this because it's time consuming, and as you all know, there are a lot of work behind the scenes before you get this video done. So give it a thumbs up, share the video to other platforms, subscribe if it is not done yet. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.